You're right, I didn't have a plan. Over 100 episodes with these ads.
La 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 la.
And that's exactly what I expected.
This is United Aholes, a video cast discussing cultural topics with no filter.
Welcome back to Area 41. Ken's, Mark Sargent's, Brian Cranston's, Randy's, Ryan Duffley's, Zach Baggins, Cindy Crawford's, Jenny Craig's, Emma Chase's, Mary Kay's, Brian Maroney's, Albert Einstein's, the Kentucky Headhunters, Pee Wee Herman's, Andrew Younghusband's. Welcome back to Area 41.
Don't keep that in.
Oh, sorry. Well, it was after I said.
Oh, okay. No, don't keep that in. Don't keep that in.
Welcome. Welcome back to Area 41. Steve Hubbard's, Tom Servo's, Robin Hillmantle's, Barney Stinson's, Jack Kevorkian. Oh, sorry. Dr. Thank You's, 50 Cents, Ben Shapiro's, Ronald McDonald's, the A-Team's, Hiram Abiff's, Gabe Newell's, Dana Plato's, George Orwell's, Baby Jessica's, Henry Ford's, Aaron McKay's, Trump University's, Adam Atkinson's, Mr. Peanuts, Phil Spector's, J.D. Irving's, Leon Banks, Bobby Jean McKinnon's, Jeff Bezos, Old Gary Osley's, Bob Barker's, Ron McLean's, Tiffany Taylor's, Lars Ulrich's, Peter Dushman's, Blair's, Ray Bradbury's, Calvin Klein's, Mighty Mouse's, Bruce Campbell's, Colonel Troutman's, Gaetan Thomas's, Review. I can't talk! I'm dying!
It's your big word.
Review of the week, John Wilkes Booth's favorite spot. That's hard to say.
Who was that again?
John Wilkes Booth's favorite spot on the internet.
Whose? Booth's?
Well, it's his possession.
Booth? John Wilkes Booth. So it's not John Wilkes, it's the booth that he owns.
Right.
Favorite spot on
Yeah, that.
John Wilkes Booths.
Fedoras. Anyone who wears a diaper, old or young. Vanna White's, Harry Belafonte's, Yukon Cornelius's, Ron Popeil's, Charlton Heston's, Dennis Leary's, Monty Hall's, Alexa's Shits and Giggles, A Bear's, George A. Romero's.
Welcome to Area 41.
Back. It's welcome back. You had one job and you fucked it up all.
I knew I was doing this job 3 seconds ago. Tryouts can be a bitch. Welcome back to Area 41. Google Assistant's
Dr. Rhonda Patrick's favorite spot on the internet. Normally I'd say welcome back to Area 41, but I just did, so.
multiple times.
Why did we change the name?
No.
Oh, okay.
They just watched 50 or 60 or 70 instances of me just saying that. So,
But it's still Area 41.
it's still Area 41, Ken. don't
Oh,
worry.
thank God.
That tattoo would be hard to get changed at this point.
This is true.
My wife wondered what A1 meant until I got excited.
Oh. Took me a second.
So, we've done 100 episodes of this foolishness. This is technically going to be 101, plus tries, plus other things, but we'll count it as the true numbered episodes.
Exactly.
What have we learned about running a channel?
Stop. We have something
Hammer time?
we have never done.
Oh, okay, you're right. We have forgotten to do something.
No, you and I did that in an episode.
That's true.
I mean, no tongue, but
Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to introduce to you Mr. Josh Farrell.
Yes,
We
Josh.
have never introduced you in one single episode. You just suddenly appear.
he was like the unknown a-hole.
We've introduced everybody else. We've all said our names. We've never introduced you. So
I've wondered why I have so much resentment.
yeah, and that was it.
Guys,
so that clears it up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now you
Thanks
know.
for tuning in.
Welcome.
last episode.
We'll get emails from our fan base. The mystery's gone, you.
So, as well as knowing that factoid, I know, Brent, you've been tracking a lot of stuff. Maybe we should skip through a few interesting points.
Sure. Okay. Well, let's just start right here.
Are they all about me?
Yes, probably, because the first one is all about going off topic. And in 100 episodes, we have done so more than half the time. 54 episodes we have gone off topic. And most of them are within the first few seconds, and I bet you derailed us on half of those.
High five.
Find that number low.
I did too, and
I'm disappointed in us.
I went through a couple of them to double check and went, no, we stayed on topic. We did. Yeah.
So you're talking like a permanent veer
No,
off?
it's like, welcome to Area 41, and we should be going to the topic, and somebody goes,
Ooh, shiny.
exactly, something shiny. Or we start, and then we veer off hard, and then somebody goes, what were we talking about anyway? That's usually you. What was this episode about anyway? And literally, I will admit, there's times that you've said that I laugh, but then I'm sitting there going, I don't fucking remember.
It's in the little title bar at the bottom of the screen.
That's after you work your magic.
Pay attention.
If we ever get monetized and we get to the point where we're making, money and stuff, I know. But if so, us being here for 100 episodes, not counting tonight, is the equivalent of Ken having 529 people in his house. Counting himself, if you count how many assholes.
So that's how many
present at
times
each
a seat
episode.
has been taken and used for an evening.
So we owe him a sofa.
Fuck, you owe me more than the fucking sofa.
We made you a YouTube star. What more do you want?
Yeah, there you go. Exactly.
Your soul.
Do you know how many times we've said persnickety? Not counting just now.
Okay.
27.
I'm right now going
More
through the edit
than
that I'm going to do.
2.
You are correct.
But less than 1 million.
You
I'm
are
going to
correct as well.
say 21.
27.
13.
13.
Ooh,
Wow,
lucky
we
number
really
13.
dropped the ball on that one.
Yeah. You missed a couple.
I'm sure I
there
did.
was 2 with no bell.
Oh, make that 3.
You're just
I'm
not
just going to be
very
lazy
good.
this week.
It first appeared in episode 8, not using the tech you have, in case you want to go back and see persnickety make its first appearance. All right, this is the one that I've been tracking the most, so I'll get right to this. Openings and endings. I'm just going to grade down through. So Ken has 21 openings, the cold openings for the show. 3 of them he did, there were 3 more that he did with other people. He has 40 endings for the show, 2 of which I counted as shared because sometimes it's just blah, blah. It's really close, so you have to give the point to 2 people. I have 33 openings, 5 I've done with other people, and I only have 8 endings. I'm not funny at the end of the video. I'm funny at the beginning, apparently. Ryan's got 16 openings, 11 endings, and he has not shared any of them with anybody, as far as the endings go, that is. Josh has opened up 11 and ended 17. Halden has opened 1 episode and ended 2. And the only honorary asshole to end a video with us, besides one of us, is Mark Nicholson.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be him.
Yeah.
Yep.
Cool.
He got the last shot.
Props.
Yeah, absolutely.
Do you have how many he was in?
He was in 3, I believe.
Yeah, he was here for 1 filming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought he was here for 2.
That may have only been
Just
2,
one.
though, because I don't think we were doing 3 at that time. Where is Mark?
Oh,
I think he was here
He
for
was
2
here-
nights because
he
I
was-
was here one time.
He was
Right.
here for Sophie's Choice. That's the one he got the cold ending on.
And he was there for farts and
He was here
sharks.
for Farts and Sharks.
And those were 2 different nights.
Local shopping.
Local shopping.
Local shopping.
Yeah.
So that's the
Yeah.
3
Three.
episodes.
3 episodes.
Yeah, there we go. Ken has sung 18 songs. Some of them I just have question marks because I couldn't make out what the fuck he was saying. Or singing, I should say.
What?
How many
Yeah.
songs has
Fucking
Ken made
velvet.
up?
My velvet tones and pipes.
Oh, I didn't say you didn't sound good. It's just you weren't making any sense.
Do I
There's a
ever?
difference. Exactly.
Look at Bjork.
So I'm tracking songs.
Hey, we're both Norwegian.
And I realized that Ken sang 18, I
She's my
sang
Swiss.
10 songs, and then I had to add another row because Randy sang 2 songs.
I've sang 2.
You sang 2
Ooh.
songs.
Oh, God.
You sang. Oh, I've got view note. There we go. King of Wishful Thinking
Oh,
Yeah, I remember that.
yeah.
and I've got 3 question marks.
I wasn't making
So
sense
you weren't
either.
making any sense when you sang in dieting.
Must have been a duet with Ken.
Most likely.
Songs is easy.
Some of my favorite,
Ken-
most intimate moments are with Randy.
Yeah, for that episode, I've got question mark, woman.
Oh, Moomin!
No, I've got Moomin tracked. Moomin happened. Moomin was right there. That is. Oh Jesus, am I on the right?
Have you guys seen
Yes,
this Excel
Some
sheet?
holes.
I have.
No, I haven't.
Thumbholes was Moomin's. Yeah.
It's crazy. That's a lot of work.
I have to give a huge thank you to my wife who picked up the mantle when I went, I'm really sliding behind on this. She would show me how you do it, and I'll start watching episodes when I get a chance. So when she had a day that she had time, she would go through, and she would occasionally say, who do you give the ending to on this one? I bet will play it for me.
Thank you, Patty. Would you like to take Brent's place on the show?
You know, if he made a new account every time he went back to record something new, we'd have been monetized by now.
We have had technology in our hand 42 episodes. 70 times we have had a potato head in the episode. So again, if you want to go back and check, sometimes it's the same potato head because we filmed
Cycle
3 or
through,
2
yeah.
episodes in a row. And we
Yeah,
just
always
went the same
supposed- yeah,
layout.
yeah.
So yeah. You have had 30 close-ups on the show and screen pops. Anybody want to take a guess at how many screen pops have been? And a screen pop I count as
Any
persnickety
graphic.
popping up, any graphic, anything swinging by. So some episodes were polluted.
45.
193.
Wow.
Oh, but I don't do anything. Don't worry.
Oh,
I don't do
no.
anything.
It takes about a second for the pop to show up and disappear on the episode.
Yeah.
So that's all the time it takes to do it,
Yeah,
right?
that's
right.
about
Yeah,
10
clearly.
seconds real time in the editing room, right?
Yeah, right.
Control
right.
C, Control V. We know what you do.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys are Da Vinci experts. I could tell just by the way you're talking.
One of the things that we did 7 episodes where we did the multi-camera thing, and then it looks like we kind of dropped that clearly.
Yeah,
when you-
thank you.
When you double time our music, it sounds like a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles song. Because there was a lot of episodes where I'm like, I have to watch this clear through to see if anybody picks anything up. Technology, I have to watch everything. So I'm like, I've already seen this like multiple times. I'm just going to put it on double speed and listen to us at chipmunk speed. And the intro is and I'm like, Michael. And he turns around and I'm like, just listen to this. What does it sound like?
Diddlin' Dan,
He's
actually.
like, that's really familiar. What is it? I said, it's our theme song at twice the speed, but what does it sound like? And he goes,
Diddlin' Dan.
I don't know. I'm like, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. He goes, holy
I don't
fuck!
think that was the song.
It's okay.
No.
How many guests?
How many guests? Oh, Lord, you caught me on one thing I didn't track.
Oh,
Emma,
Wah,
Mark,
wah, wah.
Duff,
Jeremy.
Michael.
Jeremy, Michael,
John.
John.
We missing anyone? Green Party.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that
Rowan.
counts as a guest.
7.
7.
Yeah.
7.
If we missed you, you didn't leave
Jeremy.
an impression.
If we missed you,
Jeremy.
do better.
He said it.
Oh, he did say it? Okay.
Yeah.
That's all right. You can talk about that next week.
Remember when Jeremy was on the show?
Sorry, Alan. It's the game, man. It's the game.
Don't hate the player, hate the game.
I'm going to stop repeating what you say in lower tones for the rest of them.
That's
overdubber.
everything I've got for stats. So
Some pretty interesting stuff.
it is. It's been
So-
fun rewatching.
Have we learned anything from doing this? Anything we would change starting over? I mean, there's probably some people out there that will watch this somewhere down the road that will want to know some tips and tricks for YouTube.
I mean, we never got anything right the first time, but I wouldn't change anything because it's still the learning experience.
No, I learned something.
You got to.
I'd like to hear what you learned.
That
Well, you learned what
songs is
percentage,
easy.
man.
There are times that maybe there should be a filter.
Oh, you think so? On who specifically? Yourself?
Maybe.
So, favorite moments. Let's go around. I know we've kind of.
So when we did the Winter Preppers, the look on Josh's face when I talk about the upcoming demise of the mouse. I get home, I'm like, give me a plastic bag. She gives me the bag, she goes in the house. I go,
I don't know if I want to hear this.
Oh, God.
I lost it laughing at the house and played it on, like I just kept switching back and forth. I took screen clips so I could have the two. Yeah, I'm sorry, but it just struck me. There was a moment there. And what was the second one I talked about? I don't remember. Hang on. Notes, more notes are needed. Oh, the UFO episode. The time travel. Where do you think we learned it from? Go back and watch it, or maybe it'll show up.
But aliens can time travel.
Sure, maybe. How do you think we learned it?
So
The delay is what kills me. I say it, and there is a noticeable delay in the room, and then everybody goes, "Oh!" And that's it's just the timing is spot on, and you couldn't plan it; it just happened, right?
Yep.
So yeah.
What are yours, Josh?
I really liked Brent talking about listening to Judas Priest to unwind.
Hey, is that Black Bitch, guys?
Are you having a bad day? But how did we get to the part where the cop walks up?
You were saying how you use that song to bring the
Oh yeah.
because we thought it was like you were amped up and you're getting even angrier as you drive home. You're like, no, it brings me down. And then the cop pulls you over and leans in. Are you having a bad day?
Is that Judas Priest? You having a bad day?
I don't know how we got into the storyline where a cop shows up. That's what
What we do sometimes.
I know.
Apparently, we'll go off topic.
And then also from Winter Preppers when Brent starts to say something and Ken is just like, you had your say.
So other than that, I got to clean out my garage so I can get to the snowblower, but that's only because I load the garage up all summer long.
Had your say.
Yeah, I'll need this snowblower. I never thought about that. I need to dig that out.
Jesus Christ. He went first about what he does for winter, and then Ryan was starting to go, and then Brent's like, yeah, I do that too.
You just shut him down.
And
And literally, it was you saying digging out the snowblower or something like that. And I'm like, oh yeah. I do
cleaning
that
out
too.
the garage.
And that's all. I'm like, yeah, I do that too. And that was all I had to say. Like, I wasn't planning on going on. And it's like, you had your say.
Classic.
That's good stuff.
What'd you have, Heldon?
Honestly, one of my favorite episodes I wasn't in, which John was here for, which was the Carleton County Colloquialism one. Because I love the website, and I thought your editing on that with bringing up was awesome.
Thanks, man.
And I guess one of my other favorites was how pissed off Ken was getting in our Marvel quiz, because kept on looking over, you're fucking cheating.
And
In his
lo and
defense.
behold, he was.
He was cheating.
You were lying.
Single fucking one right.
Guessing, man.
Cheated.
Rolling the dice.
Fucking cheater, McCheaterson over there.
And I do have another favorite. How many times you guys tell me, oh, we'll hear about that next week?
It might have just happened. What about you, Ryan?
One of the ones I had fun doing was the hot sauce episode where we kind of ripped off another YouTube channel, but I had fun doing it. And it was really fun to watch Ken try.
I know.
He God bless him, he tries.
That's all I can do.
Can you imagine
Going up?
No, in your windpipe. Imagine
No.
just, you know how you're eating sometimes and you suck something in your windpipe? That would just be killer.
I mean, you openly admitted off camera before we started the episode that ketchup with pepper in it is like considered to be epitome
right.
of spice level.
I have the stomach lining of saran wrap. I'm sorry.
Saran wrap's pretty strong.
No, it isn't.
You're not Brian's saran wrap brand.
Ryan's. Nice play.
The other one was the Bill Nye episode. It was supposed to be a showdown between Brent and Ken, but Ken came out so friggin' loose that I couldn't stop myself from jumping in and taking over and just laying into him myself. So I did enjoy that episode too.
Just make sure that his picture was taken.
And there's something wrong with that?
Well, there is if you're just pushing your own agenda. Again, science.
What are you doing right now?
You don't have to do the fight.
Scientists
I
get
prepped and don't need
grants.
to do anything.
They
go.
they get they
I'm
do
just waiting for some
studies
data
and
and facts that
everything.
matter so that you
know
can
what I
come
mean?
back with some counterfacts.
His own.
What are yours, Ken?
The second episode, the birth of Area 41 and Noswell.
No, as well.
We were talking about. You started talking about the the flying saucers and aliens and everything, and I immediately thought, oh, Area 51 and Roswell, but that's not exactly what I said. Then Roswell.
Somebody
Then
knocked
Roswell happened. And hey, Area 41.
41.
41.
10 less than 51 because it's that much
Well,
better.
they had to
that
start
much more
somewhere.
What I said was, and then Noswell happened, and the look on your face, I play that every once in a while when I need a good laugh. The look on your face as soon as I said, and then Noswell happened, and you were like, wait a second now, that's not what
That's
it's
close.
called. Area 41.
Well done. You gave us a name.
And that's probably one of my favorite endings as well too that I've gotten was Little Green Martian came down and gave everybody the herbs.
That's a good one. That's a good one. I think I'll pick out my two. Mine might have changed slightly since we started talking about this off camera before filming.
Oh, and the Stranger.
Oh, the Stranger. Oh yeah, you had the Stranger.
Yeah.
That's right.
Stranger is a myth on Thumbholes. Personally, the Stranger is a myth.
What do you think?
Yes.
The Stranger.
Pound for pound, one of our best episodes from start to finish, I think.
Yeah. I would give that one a high rating.
Yeah.
And that was your idea.
That was.
Good job.
Yeah.
There you go.
All
You'll hear
inspired
about
by a
it next
tuxie.
That's right. There you go.
I mean, it's all cyclical.
yeah.
Probably my top favorite moment was sitting here almost silent for 25 minutes watching you guys all argue about he glued the goddamn corners.
You are purposefully misleading your teacher
He's not
into
misleading
thinking
anybody.
Yes, he is.
in his lab.
He glued the goddamn corners.
Only on
Yes.
Oh, cheating.
cheating,
Yeah.
which
We
that
never came to a conclusion.
it's still never settled, and it still erupts into debate to this very day in different locations. That was a high one. And I think actually another one of mine was the reference to Conway Twitty when you coined the Moo Man.
Touch the hand of the man that made you a woman.
That's another highlight for me. I remember going through it totally missed everybody in the room when it happened. No one caught on to that. He didn't say woman, he said mooman.
Yeah.
And then as I was editing at home, you're scrubbing through stuff and doing things, and all of a sudden I got to that point and I was like, did he just say moo man? And I had to play it like 4 times. Of course, I got chuckling. I was like,
I
well,
did say woman, but it sounded like moomin because I was trying to throw the Conway Twitty bird twang in there, right?
And speaking of singing, when we cleared the room, you and I,
Yeah.
That was a good one too.
highlight
Yeah,
as well,
it was
too.
hard to be humble.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, I'm giving that ending to both of us.
Well, boys, it's been a fun 100 episodes in
It has.
10 months. And
Yeah. Yeah.
Should we tease the viewing public there of some of the things that we might have on the go for
Nope.
the next 100?
Nope, that's just a no-no.